how roids, how gear is affecting youth. This is an important video to watch, especially for the youth, because I think this is a problem that is coming to us bigger and bigger, more and more at a high speed, and we are just not acknowledged enough. People are not acknowledged enough. It's the biggest problem with men. People are on Instagram, people are on TikTok, people are on YouTube. They're watching all these influencers, and they have amazing bodies, of course, and they look shredded, and they look veiny, and they have veins on the stomach, on the arms, on the neck, on the chest. They're always fit, they're big as fuck, they're 250 pounds lean. And what I'm explaining this to tell you that the standards for their body became too unrealistic for the man. People are just too big nowadays. They are just too big and too good looking. What do I mean by that is, when you go to the Instagram, you mentally compare yourself with other men. I always see that video from like a Spider-Man movie, first one, where we see the Tobey Maguire, how he looked then, and I remember as a kid watching him, he really looked amazing to me. And now when I compare him to people, it just doesn't look good enough, you know. And it's not that he doesn't look good, it's just the standards have gotten up so quickly. And that's the problem I'm going to talk about. And when we see so much of that, we will want to achieve it. When men come and start to train and see that they naturally cannot obtain the physique like that, they will just have some insecurities about them, they will not feel good about them, they will always compare themselves to the people on the internet, and that will result in just bad things. Because we have a man and we have another one, the one is telling people that he is natural and he looks amazing, and then we will have a natural guy that wants to look like that, he puts in the work and he still can't achieve this. Well, that will result in a lot of insecurities in a man, because he cannot achieve that and he wants to look like that. The standards have gotten up, he should be looking like that maybe. So what are we going to do? So that's the first problem we have with just these steroids abusers. It will result in destroyed hormones and destroyed health. At a such young age to take hormones is just bad. Well, if you take testosterone, and human body, man's body produces testosterone naturally. So what does it happen? When we produce testosterone naturally and we inject synthetic testosterone, our body will naturally just stop producing it, and then our body will shut down for the production of the testosterone. Doing that at such young age, 18, 19, 20, even 25, well, fuck us up, because our body stops producing something that makes us a man, which will result in men just needing to stay on gear for the rest of their life. It will result in men will not be able to have kids. It will result in a lot of acne. It will result in a lot of changed mentality. It will result in aggression. It will result in men chasing girls much more, because your testosterone levels are so big. So it will drive you away from the meaningful things, for the little things, from the business, from the walking in the park, from the finding one woman. It will just drive you away from that, and just too much of everything is bad. You should have testosterone, you should have high levels of testosterone, but if you have a lot of anything, it will just be bad. That is the second problem that we will have with our youth. The third thing that comes up after then is we have cycles while taking testosterone. You can just take gear non-stop. You need to take gear for some time and then stop and then start and then stop. In those times when men stop taking gear, you lose the body that you had, which results in even higher mental just disruption. Men will just can't comprehend losing that body, and that, along with everything else, it will just bring back the problems that you used to have. By the way, like and subscribe to this channel, follow this channel. I'm making a lot of videos on topics like this. It's really knowledgeable, a lot of value. You can follow me on Instagram, the Mickey Fit, and I'm posting these videos every 2 days. Instead of learning nutrition, patience, discipline, you take gear and you skip all of that. That mindset transfers to everything. They expect instant results in life too. It just kills the work ethic that the gym is supposed to build. Steroids just don't change your body, they change your work ethic. When I started going to the gym, it built my frame, it built how I look, but at the same time, it built my discipline. I learned to appreciate the things I put work in. And then you come, get everything like this, and trust me, it actually gives bad results. Especially at that young age. And then there's a lot of men in their 35s, 40s, and yeah, they take gear because their body stopped producing testosterone in those amounts naturally, and they take testosterone and they are keeping some levels of them, and that's okay because, well, those people already have kids, those people already have learned the hard way, and now they're just taking gear to make, because they're training to look good, but it will not affect them in a way that young kids will. And number 5, influencers lie about it. Are you aware that that's so important to know? So many influencers, people are just like that. People are fake and they're lying about it. Everybody these days just take gear and they start recording videos and they sell their program, you know. That's one way to do it. They're cheating in life, but it's people do that. Are you aware of that? So you need to be aware of those things. You need to have clear mind to, of course, to not judge everyone else, every single person because they look good, that they're on gear, but you need to keep in mind that a lot of people are really on it. It's easy. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't a person, if they can cheat, why would they not cheat? Everybody is cheating on something, you know. If you're playing football and you got some big prize, are you not going to cheat if you can and if you know that no one will know? Well, that's the same mentality that they have. So you are taking gear, no one knows. You're making videos, you're pretending like you achieved it naturally, you're selling your programs because people think that you know things even though you just achieved this because you were training. It's easier, that's just easier than achieving your body naturally, giving it years, giving it experience, taking a look at your diet and just taking care of your body the nice way. Take care, I'll see you in the next video. Follow me on Instagram, the Mickey Fit, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.